Hello. The name's Jack. Now, something tells me that today, November 16th, 1885, is going to be a day long remembered in Canadian history. For you see, there's going to be an execution. Here. Yep, right here in Regina. The hanging of that famous rebel, Louis Riel. He's been stirring up all kinds of trouble for over 15 years. Now, personally, I think he had it coming. But I can't help but wonder what in the world possessed him to let things get so wildly out of hand, especially when there were times that he had the opportunity to just walk out, live a normal life. But I suppose to understand the ending of any story, we have to go back to the beginning to understand how and why things unfolded the way they did. I'm told that the turning point in Riel's life and what led to all of this was when he was studying to be a priest. He got the very distressing news that his father had died. I guess he did not handle it well at all.
Louis, your father wanted you to have these.
Papa. No, Papa. Oh, God.
Oh, he was lost. He was struck by the news like any loving son. He was devastated. How was he supposed to continue his journey without his dear Papa to guide him?
I have reached the time in my life when direction is unclear. My Lord, how can I best serve you when I turn away from here? Oh, God, I find so many questions on my mind. There was a time when I thought I'd never stray from here, but the calling that I took for granted is now unclear. Oh, Lord, I find so many questions raging through my mind. For many years have I lived inside these walls, devoted to most holy orders. I bow to them all. But this sanctuary now no longer brings me peace. Some other forces now require me to leave this house of God. I must leave this house of God. Papa, don't be disappointed in your firstborn son, but guide me from your holy resting place.
Dominus in cielo.
Papa, I can almost see your face.
Dominus in cielo.
I'm not sure where I'll end up, but God, this much I know. I will spread your holy word wherever I may go.
And so, Riel eventually made his way back home to Manitoba. And much like his father, he very, very quickly got involved into the politics of the place.
Welcome back, Louis. So good to have you home.
is good to see you. Now tell me, what's the situation here?
Well, if you're ready to turn the world around, then this is the perfect place to start. All of the people here are quickly losing heart. On top of all the miseries that Mother Nature has to give, they're afraid to lose the very land on which they live.
My friend, you must tell me everything.
Listen for yourself.
Do they think because we have native blood in our veins, we're going to stand aside? Let them have the land that's been in our family for years?
The surveyors walked in my land and treated me like I had no right to be there.
Are we just gonna sit and do nothing about it?
No!
We've been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we'd secure land of our own. Now they march in and say we have no rights. Do we turn our backs or do we stay and fight?
This morning some man from the east said to me, we're taking a survey, so just let us be. It seems they've got plans for the land that is mine. I tried to convince them they're wasting their time.
Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we'd secure land of our own. Now they march in and say we have no rights. Do we turn our backs or do we stay and fight?
Hey, Louis, it's not hard to see what's happening here. It's as plain as can be. Now you know your people, and your talking's good. So lend us a hand like your own Papa would.
Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we'd secure land of our own. Now they march in and say we have no rights. Do we turn our backs or do we stay and fight?
People, I hear your cries, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing and hearing. Everything has changed from a few years ago. What is the cause? Doesn't anyone know?
It's the same old land issues.
Hey, mister, what about us? We kids all get lost in the shuffle and fuss. When my teacher discovered that I was Métis, she said my Indian mama was no good for me.
Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we secure land of our own. Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we secure land of our own. Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we secure land of our own. Been here forever and we call this home. We thought that we secure land of our own. When they march in and say we have no rights, we won't turn our backs, no sir, we'll stay and fight.
Father Andre, I need your blessing. There is so much work to be done. These people come to me for answers. They claim that I'm the chosen one. So all at once my life gets very complicated, and I know there can be no turning back. There will be more adversaries than there will be friends, but still there can be no turning back. Father Andre, give me your blessing. I need to know that you'll be there for me. Father, I value everything you say. And I have to admit that this is just a little frightening. Father, guide me.
Louis, you must know I'm with you in the things you do and say. I know you take this cause right to the top and support it all the way. For I believe you when you say you'll fight for what is good and what is right. May the good Lord march along with you.
And support him they did. The Métis were so grateful and relieved that they had Riel stepping in to take care of this messy business ahead of them. Now he listened to their fears and their concerns about the Canadian government surveying and taking over their land. In this new position as a political leader, he certainly had his work cut out for him.
Why do they worship this guy like a saint? Anything you say, I'll stand behind you all the way. I just get angrier the more I hear it. What about me? I was promised a good chunk of land. Do they know how I've worked to get what I want?
So this is Red River's prodigal son, back at home and on his latest quest. Isn't he the pontificating one, poisoning the minds of all the rest?
is the time for some action, my friends. We'll be the strongest voice there ever was. People, we must stand together as one. Let no one feel he's alone in this cause. Now is the time for some action, my friends. We'll be the strongest voice there ever was. People, we must stand together as one. Let no one feel he's alone in this cause. We will create our own provisional government. We will insist on the equal treatment of all peoples. French, English, native, white, and Métis will all learn to live together in peace and friendship. Now is the time for some action, my friends. We'll be the strongest voice there ever was. People, we must stand together as one. Let no one feel he's alone in this cause.
Red River's boy has taken on a cause, displaying his opinion like it's fact. He says he wants to settle this in peace, but I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Are we going to let this man take over? Do we give him what he wants without a fight? Miles and miles of land at stake, every inch of it worth gold. He comes in here displaying such a nerve. These people have no right to claim this power. Why don't they step aside? When will they learn? Miles and miles of land at stake. I say take it while you can, and I, for one, will get what I deserve. Riel, you're challenging me. Now you've lost. You started this, and it's going to cost you. You're challenging me in all your ways. Now, Red River boy, count your days. That he's the only one who can lead people in a rebellion? There are far more men who see my point and they think the way that I do. I've taken his kind down before, and I'll do it again. I'll finish off Riel myself, if I have to. Oh, you've taken on a challenge that is far too big for you, and I, for one, will stop your moves in any way I can. And though you may have brainwashed a small group of your heroes, in the end it's men like moi who'll take the land. Riel, you're challenging me. Now you've lost. You started this, and it's going to cost you. You're challenging me in all your ways. Now, Red River boy, count your days. You're challenging me. Now you've lost. You started this, and it's going to cost you. You're challenging me, you fool, in all your ways. Now, Red River boy, count your days.
Now, with our own provisional government, we will insist on the equal treatment of all peoples.
Who is this? This Riel.
Prime Minister MacDonald and the government in Ottawa will be made aware of our rights as people.
And where is he trying to lead his hopeless, helpless sheep?
Thomas Scott, take all your insolent behavior elsewhere.
So, you've made up your own rules. All your followers are fools.
Thomas Scott, I've had enough of.
Damn you, Riel! Where did you come from? And who gave you the power to do what you do?
Scott, don't try my patience as others have before. I have been very tolerant, but I will be no more.
Useless matey!
Scott, I've had enough
Half-witted!
of
Half-breeds!
insolent behavior.
Abominations!
Take all your evil prejudices straight into hell.
Son of a squaw!
Arrest him. Arrest this man. And let him stand trial in our court.
This is a joke. You never had the nerve to punish anyone, Riel. You're spineless, all of you. You'll never punish me. I'll kill you myself, Riel.
That argument, that exchange of words, those threats and responses would ultimately be the undoing of both of these men. Now, had they both not been so dang hot-headed, this whole story would have had a very, very different ending. With Scott, who had been a buddy of mine now and again, he had no patience for Riel's new government and his new rules, and Riel seemed more concerned with making an example out of somebody so that people would take him more seriously. All in all, this argument was the beginning of the end for both of these men.
Help him, get him to a hospital. I pray for the soul of Thomas Scott, Lord. Help him and others like him see the evil in what they do so that they may change their ways. Help Prime Minister MacDonald and the government in Ottawa understand our plight so that they may do whatever is in their power to help us. Father, guide me to do what is right. Pater noster. Dear God above, please, God above, guide me in thy holy ways. Help me do what is just and right. Lord, when I pray, I hear what you say, and your revelations will help me serve you more. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now. Pray for sinners now and at the hour of death.
Thomas Scott. We, the representatives of the Provisional Government of Rupert's Land, do hereby find you guilty of treason. You must now prepare for death by firing squad, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I want to live. You can't be serious. God! God!
May God
That's it, Riel, you've done it now. People will fight about this everywhere. Your life will never be the same again, and I will be your biggest cross to bear. That's it, Riel, you've lost the war. You fought my battle better than I ever could. Your mind will never be at peace again, and I will be your biggest cross to bear. Already this is weighing on your conscience. You don't know if you've done right or wrong. You think your problem's over, but it's just begun, and you'll be feeling repercussions before long. Already word is flying on the wind.
Extra, read all about it. Thomas Scott led the firing squad, and I heard he wasn't even dead when they buried him.
You think your problem's over, but it's just begun. Now let's just make this clear. If there's a villain here, you proved in one foul move that you're the one.
Thank God now Scott is off this earth. His punishment will set a fine example. We'll all breathe again now that he's gone, and I expect there'll be no problems from now on. Thank God now Scott is off this earth.
That's it, Riel, you've done it
Punishment will set a
now.
fine example.
People will fight about this
We'll all breathe
everywhere.
again now that he's
Oh,
gone.
your life will never be
And I
the
expect
same
there'll be
again.
no problems from now on.
I promise this, Riel, that I will be your biggest cross to bear.
That was a messy business indeed. And as Riel was quick to figure out, the worst decision that he ever made. But it wasn't all doom and gloom for the Métis, however. For even though they were amidst an ongoing battle for their land and their very livelihood, they never forgot how to sing, dance, share a few laughs at the local inn.
Dutch George's is our favorite place. Let us pour you a drink and put a smile on your face. Talk no more of this war, now it's time to play. Hey, 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 Master Fiddler, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Hello, can I have a drink? Thank you.
I guess you're wondering what I'm doing here tonight. While they're busy dancing and talking about a fight. We should go 'cause we know it's against the rules. But hey, we're learning things that we'd never learn in school.
Those little urchins should not be in here. Who they belong to? Hey, out of here.
Home with you now, yeah, you. It's my turn to play. I'll dance to the fiddleman till the end of the day.
Hey, Bob, and get this gent some more cheer.
Yeah, get these cheeky kids away from me here!
Hello, partners, give a girl a dance. Keep me all cozy with your loving
smile on your face. Talk no more of this war, now it's time to play. Hey, 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 Master Fiddler, take it away.
Enough talk of politics and fighting and war. That's not what we want to dance short is for. To keep all the townfolk, our neighbors and friends, let's keep on dancing till this night ends.
Hey, Nancy, I'd like to make him mine. I need some lovin', and he'd suit me just fine. That handsome rebel's the reason I'm here. I'm going to marry him. Hey, sweetheart, come here.
Dutch George's is our favorite place. Let us pour you a drink and put a smile on your face. Talk no more of this war, now it's time to play. Hey, 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 Master Fiddler, take it away.
Hey, ho! Woo! Hey! Woo, woo! Woo, woo!
thought I'd come on by, torment you in the night while you were sleeping.
I'm getting visions in the night.
Visions of a bloodshed Thomas Scott. Visions of me writhing on the ground in pain. You think the dust will settle? Well, guess again.
Scott, get out of my brain! Oh, how this makes me completely insane! Leave me now and let me talk to God.
And while you talk to God, ask him what he thinks about murder.
Oh, I did then what I thought best. Also, there was special from the rest.
People will never
I
forget
needed to show
this.
some strength of character. If no one were ever punished, they wouldn't take me seriously.
No one will ever take you seriously! Riel!
God!
Your God has not forgiven you!
God!
Riel, there's nothing you can do! People will never
I
forget
needed to show some
this.
strength of character. If no one were ever
You can defeat
punished,
the
they
living, but you
wouldn't take
can't
me
defeat
serious.
the dead.
Leave me alone!
You can defeat the living, but you can't defeat.
These past events have forced me to leave my own home and country. I am a wanted man, despised by many. So like a fugitive, I run. I must travel south into the United States to reconsider my purpose and mission. There I can begin for myself a new life. Am I a hero or a villain? Am I performing right or wrong? Am I a saint or an assassin? Oh, I seek the proper path, but it seems the devil wants to come along. My goal is clear and should be simple. Consideration for all men. But when a people face Goliath, they need a David to step in and fight for them. But it's taking everything I've got. These wretched thoughts are with me everywhere. Oh God, I hear your voice in me, and it's the only thing that keeps me from despair. And when this huge ordeal is over, will all my efforts have been in vain? I'd like to see a fair conclusion with a promise that these violence will not occur again. Oh Lord, my shepherd, won't you guide me? For I am far away from home. Though many people march beside me, I don't think that I have ever felt so hopelessly alone. Oh, Mother Mary, won't you guide me? For I am far away from home. Though many people march beside me, I don't think that I have ever felt so hopeless.
Riel was eventually sent to the United States. You know, Prime Minister MacDonald was relieved, though. He thought it would calm things down up here for a while if Riel were to disappear, you know. Over the course of a few years, he would make his way over to Montana, start a family, get married, even secured a teaching position. Now, he appeared to have settled down, but rumor has it that he was anything but settled, that he was tormented emotionally by work he felt he had not finished, by personal and political issues. But I hear that his biggest problem was, and this is really creepy, he was tortured by a ghost, by the ghost of Thomas Scott.
Wherever you go, with every move you make and every thought that's in you, you know I'll be there. You can't ignore me, I'm in everything that you do. I'm the voice of your conscience, desperate and relentless. Can't silence me, God knows you've tried, it just gets worse when you push it away. Don't expect that to change. I will be loud and clear until your dying day. I'll take a piece of your sanity, a little at a time. Hey, yeah, I've got the best of you and I didn't even try. Say, yeah, you've heard it and it's true. You're the next in line to die. What did you expect of this? Did you think I'd go away? You never rid yourself of me. When you close your eyes at night, I'm clearer than before. A wretched Thomas Scott is all you'll see. You'll see. Got the best of you and I didn't even try. Say yeah, you've heard it and it's true. You're the next in line to die. What did you expect of this? Did you think I'd go away? You could never rid yourself of me. When you close your eyes at night, I'm clearer than before. A wretched Thomas Scott is all you'll see. And in case it isn't clear to you what this is all about, it's sweet revenge to see you tortured from the inside out. Hey, Riel, I've got the best of you and I didn't even try. Say, Riel, you've heard it and it's true. You're the next in line to die. Wherever you go,
I've had
with
enough
every
of
move you
you.
make,
How
and
much
every
more
thought
can
that's
I
in you,
take?
you know I'll be there.
Give me
You can't
peace.
ignore me,
I'll
I'm in
carry
everything
out
that
my
you
mind.
do.
Scott,
Wherever you
be gone.
go,
I've had
with
enough
every
of
move you
you.
make,
How
and
much
every
more
thought
can
that's
I
in you,
take?
you know I'll be there.
Give me
You can't
peace.
ignore me, I'm in
Carry out
everything
my
that
mind. Be gone.
you do. Hey, yeah, I've got the best of you.
what confusion's got me down. I feel this wandering around. Just what is it that I'm running from? What is it that I'm running to? Oh, believe me when I say I was not looking for rewards, but I would do most anything to go back home again and fight for you. Am I doing all I can? Sometimes I feel like one defeated man. The greatest war that I will ever fight is going on inside my mind. I will only follow you.
God help him stay focused.
And you must know how this is true.
His mission still means
And I would
everything.
do most anything to go back home again and fight for you.
What can I say? What can I do? You know your family loves you.
All my life I've listened to the word of God, but I won't stop now, for his vision will guide me through it all. God, please help me stay focused.
This wandering
My mission still means
Just
everything.
what is it that you're running from? What is it that you're running to?
Don't let me forget what I've accomplished.
No, I'm here.
I will only follow you.
Not alone.
And you must know how this is true.
Your happiness is
And I would do
everything.
most anything to go back home again and fight with you.
Let him follow his dream.
To go back home again and fight with you.
People, once again, we must fight for what is ours. This battle with the East is back where it began. I think this will be a never-ending story, how they will always want to swallow up the land. In my life, it's always been the same. Now we need a plan. Louis Riel is our man. 15 years ago, he fought for equal rights and freedoms. We must travel south until we find this man. I shall lead the men if it should turn to battle, but we need Riel to form the master plan. He won't refuse, it's what he's meant to do. Now we need a plan. Louis Riel is our man. Louis Riel is our man.
There he is. Good to see you. I've missed the life that I used to lead. Yes, I'll fight again. Louis Riel is your man.
Louis Riel is our man. Louis Riel is our man.
Yes, Louis Riel is your man.
Yeah!
Something is amiss in the Canadian West. I have been instructed to bring peace and order. Someone named Riel is leading treason and resistance. My job is to stop them with a master plan. I'll recruit the men and ready them for battle by orders of the crown. I'll bring this rebellion right down. I'll bring this rebellion right down.
So, the final battle erupts in Batoche, in what would later become northern Saskatchewan. Now, I've got to hand it to those Métis. What they lacked in numbers, they made up for with determination. Come on! Woo!
So the fighting begins and the bullets fly. It began with a heart-sung battle cry.
I was hoping it all wouldn't come to war. Oh, but God understands what we're fighting for. What we're fighting for.
So they have 1,000 men, we won't turn away. Let them send 1,000,000 more, we'll still rule the day. Were they hoping we'd give up and go away? We have rights to live here and we want to stay.
Through their actions, they've left us without a choice. Now my brothers will show them we have a voice. Oh, we have a voice.
So they have 1,000 men, we won't turn away. Let them send 1,000,000 more, we'll still rule the day. We'll never forget this day. For years to come, people will say how we brought the giant down. No, we just won't be pushed around.
There's no way on this earth that Riel can win. Why in God's name did he let this all begin? We outnumber his army by 5 to 1, and it won't be too long till the deed is done. The deed is done. There's a way on this earth that Riel can win. Why in God's name did he let this all begin?
Send 1,000,000 more, we'll still rule the day. So they have 1,000 men, we won't turn away. Let them send 1,000,000 more, we'll still rule the day. For years to come, people will say
You are really a true friend. Gabrielle, staying with me to the end. The war is done and our battle days are over. There is one thing I must do. Gabrielle, I must part and wish you well. So now, my friend, you must watch out for yourself. The war is done, and there are others you should tend to. There is nothing left here for you to do.
I will never leave your side. I know that your real battle's just begun. So come now, let us rest and get some strength. You know the war's not over yet. Louis, I will never leave your side.
There is just one thing left to do
I
now.
know that you must not face this alone.
The only way to face this is alone.
There's lots of fight left in me still.
No, there will be no more bloodshed. Leave me now.
Don't ask me to leave you.
To make the final sacrifice.
Louis, what are you saying?
Gabrielle, go get blankets and supplies for our friends and families. For they must be very cold and frightened. I will meet up again with you, I promise. Please do not worry about me, for I walk with God. We will meet again, my friend. Gabrielle,
I will never leave your side.
there is just one thing left to do
I
now.
know that you must not face this alone.
The only way to face this is alone.
There's lots of fight left in me still.
No, there will be no more bloodshed. Leave me now.
Don't ask me to leave you.
To make the final sacrifice. God, give me strength to carry on. Oh, I know in my heart this is the only way to finish. God, help me, for I'm all alone. All alone. God, give me strength to carry on. Oh, I know in my heart this is the only way to finish. God, help me, for I'm all alone.
Do you want to talk about your problems here? I've got all the time in the world to listen to your grievances. No, don't get up for me. I'll make myself at home. then you and I can take the time to talk things out. Let's look back, shall we, on what brought you here today. You never could leave well enough alone, you couldn't quit. It started out with me. Your ego took a bruising, and it's been downhill from there, you must admit. My apologies for my past discretions. I realize I may have been a little out of line. But come on now, let's let bygones be bygones. It'll likely do you good to clear your conscience before you're out of time. Everything you do and say in your defense makes you look insane. My goodness, what's that all about? It started out with me, but I'm not here to judge. I'm so glad we had the chance to talk things out. Let's go back a little further, shall we? You seem to have control issues. I wonder when that started. Perhaps somebody hurt you, maybe left you broken-hearted. Did you lack maternal love? Try too hard to please your dad? Or maybe you're just compensating for what you never had. Maybe you just need a hug. That's what this is all about. In any case, I'm glad that we could talk it out. I'm so glad we had the chance to talk things out.
Not the raging lunatic I'd pictured him to be. After such a battle, you'd think he'd want a piece of me. Instead, we talk like scholars. He's very bright indeed. Not what I expected at all. The first thing that he told me was how much he hated war. He made it very clear to me just what he was fighting for. And when our talk was over, he wished me well in life. Not what I expected at all. And I've never dealt with such a man who was so devoted to a cause. And he stayed when everybody ran. He waited for me as if it was his destiny. As if it all were meant to be. Who is this man, Riel? Driven by passion and yet he's intellectually superior to anyone I've ever met. And though his actions, I'm sure, will send him straight to hell, he believes the hand of God is at his side. Who is this enigma creating such a stir? Why couldn't he just walk away and leave things as they were? Instead, he'll face a jury and he'll argue for his life. Not what he expected, I'm sure.
The raging lunatic I pictured him to be. After such a battle, you think he'd want a piece of me. Instead, we talk like scholars. He's very bright indeed. Not what I'd expected at all.
He's not what I
So, here we are. Wherever you go at this point in time will only serve to get you closer to the noose. Wherever I go, it isn't hard to find someone whose life has been turned upside down by you. Case in point.
Ariel, how I've searched high and low for you. If you're captured, I know what they'll do to you. Where have you gone to? Did you think that I'd give up and let you be? As your friend, I won't rest till I know that you're free. Where have you gone? Oh, Louis, was this in your master plan? All along, did you know it would come to this? Why must you be the human sacrifice? What would be the point of that? Oh, did you feel that death would bring you greater glory, Louis? Oh, my friend, we've come so far. Now I know that your real battle's just begun. Have you heard that your family is weak? Day and night, their hopes for you are quickly fading. And I know that no man should face this on his own. I know in my heart this is not the way for you to finish. God, help him, for he's all alone. I'll let nothing stand in my way. When I find you, I will set you free. And how it makes me angry when I think of those against us. Beware the man who stands in front of me.
And in this corner, hey Riel, here's your wife, someone else you've dragged through hell. Mine, she does not look it all too well.
Where's Louis, how I pray almost every single moment of the day. And the more I think about, the more I find one question turning over in my mind. What about the children? What about our little ones? The time will come when Daddy's gone away. What about the children? Oh, their lives have just begun. How will I find the right word? Hey, God, please just help me give them strength. Their heavy little hearts will need your care. Lord,
children. Louis, their lives have just begun. There must be something we can do, if not for me and not for you. But mercy, what about the little
Louis Riel, you have been found guilty of high treason. You let loose the floodgates of bloodshed and have brought ruin and misery to many families. It is now my painful duty to pass the sentence of the court upon you. The only advice I can give you is to prepare to meet your end. You are to be hanged by the neck till you are dead, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Judge, he read the verdict, and though his lips were moving, time stood still. The faces in the courtroom all glaring down at me, while time stood still. Now I know the minute of the hour of the day I'm going to die. Now I see it clearly, just how soon this human life can pass you by. I must have complete composure, though a million thoughts are running through my brain. God, I cannot wait to join you, but please just let me see my wife and children once again, to say goodbye. Goodbye, my loves. Goodbye. When you reach the end of your life, when everything's so clear, God, I did my best to serve you with my time down here. And though death is fast upon me, there's nothing to fear. For the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit all are with me here, with days to live. What more can I give? I've given it all, just days to live. Soon I'll have just hours more to live. Then I'll have just minutes more to live. Judge, he read the verdict, and though his lips were moving, time stood still.
For months after Riel was sentenced, he wasn't told when he was going to be hung, only that he should expect it at any time. That kind of emotional turmoil will be enough to undo anybody. But I suppose in the meantime, he kept his mind busy, and he wrote a lot. Poetry, letters, prophecies even. His last meal, I'm told, was 3 eggs and a glass of milk. Now the priest, Father Alexis Andre, he came by to offer Riel his support and his prayers and his final communion. I'm told that the priest was having a harder time than Riel is of all of this.
I don't think the wine ever tasted so good as it does on my lips tonight. Praise be to God in the highest, and peace to all his people on earth. Praise be to God in the highest, peace on earth. I drink to the life everlasting. Amen.
I feel I fail this man. Oh, please comfort him. Take him under your holy wing in this his darkest hour. You know that his intentions were good. Oh, Holy Father, amen.
I don't think the wine ever tasted
I feel I failed this man.
as it does on my
please
lips tonight.
comfort him. Take him under your holy wing in this
to all his
his
people
darkest
on earth.
hour. You
Praise be to God in the
know
highest,
that his intentions
peace
were
on
good.
earth.
Oh,
I
Holy
drink to the life everlasting.
Amen.
Now, needless to say, while Father Andre had a difficult time giving Riel his final communion, well, he was close to collapsing when he had to walk Riel to the gallows. I'm sure that he never imagined that this would be the outcome. Or he had argued with Riel fiercely in the past and didn't offer any assistance at the trial. And now, he is the one who has to walk the Métis leader to his death.
I must prepare myself now, for I shall soon be in the arms of Mary. Oh, and Jesus Christ, my Savior, Lord, have mercy, God. I thank you for my life. Please, just tell me that my efforts have not been in vain. I must prepare myself now,
Please don't let him suffer.
for I shall soon be in the arms of Mary. Oh,
Forgive him his sins
and Jesus Christ, my Savior,
and welcome him to the kingdom
Lord,
of
have
heaven.
mercy,
God,
God. I thank you for my life.
this is the hardest thing I've had to
Please,
do.
just tell me that my
Give
efforts have not been
strength, O
in vain.
Lord. Louis, do you have any regrets?
None, Father.
Are you sure about that? Think again.
Do you forgive all those who've sinned against you?
I do.
Oh, really now?
I cannot do this.
Have courage, Father, now.
This is the pièce de résistance.
Let
I cannot do
us
this.
race together.
I didn't want to do this. I cannot do
You
this.
did so want to be a martyr.
Please, Father, pray with me.
Well, this is what it
I
takes.
cannot do this.
As for me, I've got one more role to play in this saga. Not the best job I've ever had, nor one that I'm particularly proud of. But my family can really use the $80 the government is paying me.
never forget this day. We'll never forget this man.
He fought for freedom and rights for all.
So the fighting begins and the bullets fly. It began with the heart-sung battle cry. I was hoping it all wouldn't come to war. Oh, but God understands what we're fighting for. We're fighting for.
So they have 1,000 men, we won't turn away. Let them send 1,000,000 more, we'll still rule the day.
I was hoping it all wouldn't go away. We have rights to live here and we want to stay. Through their actions, they've left us without a choice. Now my brothers will show them we have a voice. We have